I'm Marlene Hutchinson, and welcome to Tips for Guitar Playing Success. As many of you know, I've been sharing my guitar playing tips every Thursday for more than 8 years. It's been my way to hopefully help you stay motivated, be inspired, and continue expanding your guitar playing journey. If you're interested in more learning resources like my Thursday Tips blog, my DVDs, books, virtual learning, and more, go to my website, marlenesmusic.com. And for anyone who's listening and feels like you're missing out on all the fun, you can easily join our wonderful world of guitar with my Learn to Play Guitar in a Day program, which you can also find at marlenesmusic.com. Now on to today's tip. Today's tip is how to play chords with Calypso. When I first learned to play the Calypso strum, it took me a while to get the pattern down. But I played it all the time, and finally, at one point, I had that aha moment where I could play it smoothly, without bloopers, and for a long time. It was pretty cool. But learning the pattern wasn't the end, it was just the beginning. Next, I learned to play chords and chord changes with this pattern, and eventually I was able to play the Calypso in songs. That took me a little while too, especially being able to smoothly change chords while maintaining the rhythm. And that's the part of the journey I'm taking you on today. Back in the February 26th episode, I introduced how to play the Calypso strum. In today's episode, I'll describe best practices for playing chords and chord changes while maintaining a consistent Calypso pattern. To start with, grab your guitar so you can play along with me. First, let's start by playing the Calypso strum at a slow tempo a few times. No chords, just as a warm-up for your rhythm hand before we add chords. Down, down, up, down, down, up, down, 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 up, down, down, up, down, up. Great! Now we'll start by adding the A chord. So place your fingers on the strings for the A chord and strum the Calypso rhythm a few times, like this. Down, down, up, down, 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 up, down, 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 up, down, 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 up, down, up. Awesome. Now we'll add in a chord change. The chord we'll change to is D. So the way we'll do this is play the A chord like we just did for 2 full Calypso patterns, and then transition or move to the D chord and play the pattern 2 times. Then go back to A for 2 Calypsos and D for 2 Calypsos. So it should sound like this. Starting on A, down, down, up, down, down, up, down, up. Go to D. Down, down, up, down, down, up, down, up. Go to A. Down, down, up, down, down, up, down, up. Go to D. Down, down, up, down, down, up, down, up. Since this is your first attempt at changing chords while playing Calypso, I'm guessing you might be laughing or feeling a little like you're fumbling with this, but don't fret, haha, that's pretty normal. The more you do this, the smoother this will get for you. Now, one thing I want to point out, when you first try this exercise of changing chords with your Calypso pattern, typically you stop the rhythm to change the chord. But breaks between chords will need to be shortened and eventually eliminated because you don't want your songs to sound like this. Now there's a break so I can change chords. Stop, change chords. Change chords again. Eventually, you'll want the chords and the calypso to sound like this. So to close the gap between chord changes, you'll need to make yourself play the calypso strum without stopping, even while you're getting organized on your next chord. So it will be something like this. Keep the rhythm going while you're getting organized on the next chord. Keep it going, keep it going. Don't stop while you're getting organized. Keep the rhythm going. And remember to play slowly. There's no need to rush, and by playing it slowly, you'll have more time to get to that next chord. We're going to try this with other chords, but first, don't forget to become a member today. You can join my exclusive patrons group at marlenesmusic.com. Podcast Become a Member, or go to the link in the show notes. You'll receive member-only rewards, including the lively monthly member Q&A sessions with yours truly. In fact, the next live Q&A is on Friday, May 14th. marlenesmusic.com. Go to podcast and you'll see Become a Member. Now let's jump back in and play calypso with different chords like C and G. Start by fingering the C chord and then playing the pattern like this. Great! Now add in changing to the G chord by playing the C with 2 full calypso patterns and move to the G and play the pattern 2 times, playing this several times, like this. We'll start with C. Now G. C. G. You might find this is a little more challenging because there is more movement from C's to G's than from A's to D's. Just remember to play it slowly when you're first giving this a try. And of course, try not to have a pause or gap between chord changes. Changing chords while playing the calypso strum can take a little bit, but the whole idea here is to begin to get familiar with how to change chords while maintaining a constant and consistent calypso pattern. Then the next step will be to play calypso with those chords in your songs. I hope this episode's tip has helped you to continue expanding your guitar skills and knowledge. If you'd like to learn more, check out the many learning resources available at my website, marlenesmusic.com. Thank you for joining today's podcast, and as I like to say, play on.